What is going on there, everyone? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We had some beautiful weather out here in Virginia. Uh, let's get on to this story because there's a couple things funny about it. The whole story itself is kind of comical and laughable. Kamala Harris's mentor says Hillary Clinton is the only Democrat who can beat Trump. Didn't y'all try that once before? I'm not sure, but I think it didn't quite work out for you. Matter of fact, I think you're still suffering because you can't accept that Hillary Clinton already lost to Trump once. And I like how they say Kamala Harris's mentor. They should have said ex-lover. That would have been more appropriate, considering who they were speaking about. Former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown, look up him and Kamala Harris's past, and you'll see what I meant. Wrote that former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is the only candidate who can defeat President Donald Trump in 2020. Now, I'm sure he doesn't quite believe that himself. None of the Democrats believe that they have anyone who can beat him. Why else do you think we have seen years of investigation, this, that, and the other? Come on. They know they can't beat him through the election, so they have to try every single convoluted sort of way to try to get him out of office, any way, shape, or form, because they just know that the American people are not going to support their crazy, nonsensical policies. Brown, who once dated Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris and influenced her early political career, penned an op-ed published Saturday in the San Francisco Chronicle titled, "Who Should Run Against Trump? How about Hillary Clinton?" Do it. Do it. Do it. If it'll stop all this impeachment nonsense, this complete... it's just... We're seeing the degradation of our government, our form of government. It's falling apart. The two-party system is falling apart because one party is extremely butthurt. It's time for Hillary Clinton to come out of retirement, lace up the gloves, and get back in the ring with President Trump for what would be the biggest political rematch ever, Brown wrote. And it would end the same way. It would end the same way. People don't like Hillary Clinton. I know this guy is a super partisan Democrat from California. I get that. But when your partisanship turns you blind, it's a sad day. It's a sad day. At least for their party. The former San Francisco mayor called Clinton the only candidate short of Barack Obama who has the brains, the battle-tested brawn, and the national precedence to take out Trump. If you read in between the lines, they're propping Trump up pretty darn well, aren't they? The only people that have the brains and the battle-tested brawn and the national presence to take out Trump. Sounds like Trump's got all those things already. And y'all are just trying to find someone to combat that. Y'all ain't got nobody like that. Hillary Clinton, come on. She can't stand up in the ring with Trump. She can barely stand up for longer than 30 minutes at a time without wanting to fall over. She doesn't have the best health. Surprisingly, Trump's rather vibrant for his age and everything and his habits. So, I don't get it. I think it's amazing. Good for him. But it's bad for everybody else, A bunch of old people. Why are we voting for such old people? Trump, I get it. He was in his 60s. Hillary Clinton's not far behind Trump. But everyone else is, all the other front runners are fairly old. Why are we always, well, I can't say why. I get it right now. Because the younger people are crazy progressives. I understand. Never mind. I answered my own question. Brown then went on through the drawbacks surrounding the current front-running candidates, including former Vice President Joe Biden becoming Trump's main talking point in the whole Ukraine-China impeachment mess, which hardly helps him, before acknowledging his depression over the current field of candidates. Y'all are propping him up there. That's when the light went on. Rematch. Think about it. Hillary is still the smartest of the bunch. That's debatable. She's also better known than any of the candidates. I'll give her that. so she doesn't need a lot of money. Most of all, she could take a punch. Heck, she could take a 2x4 by the and stay standing. She can't take 30 minutes of air touching her and remain standing. Come on. Don't let these people fool you. Remember 2016, how everyone was worried about Hillary Clinton's health because she was at times acting fairly wacky. And there was a few instances of her almost passing out while standing up or walking. There was the one real famous incident where it was at the 9/11 memorial thing, and yeah, they had to rush her into the car real quick, pretty much throw her into the car because she was falling over. Then there was one thing where she went to India, or I want to say it was India, and they were walking down a set of stairs, and she started to fall down the stairs. She's not really a strong-looking candidate. And internationally, people just don't like the Clintons. They are not trusted. They are not trusted at all. My European friends and UK friends are always bringing up Hillary Clinton and how they just despise that woman. And it's not just her. It's the Clintons. It's the whole Clinton gang. Clinton Foundation, all that's rolled into that. Brown hopes Clinton has learned from her electoral college defeat in 2016 run, which he called one of the worst run campaigns ever. Now he believes she seems loose and comes off as funny, smart, and natural. No, she doesn't. Well, maybe to the Democrats she does. I don't know. I can't really speak on it because I see someone who lost an election and has done the typical Democratic hypocrisy lines where everything they said that Trump was going to do when he lost because they were so sure of it, she has done the same. It's pretty pathetic. A Gallup tracking poll from September 2018 found Clinton's favorability rating at an abysmal 36%, and that was in 2018. I guarantee you it's probably lower now. People don't like the Clintons. Bill wasn't horrible. He wasn't good, but he wasn't horrible. Hillary, on the other hand, has never been liked by a lot of people. She's always been seen as that mean, nasty woman in the room. I mean, and she is a mean, nasty woman. Remember we saw, he died, and then she laughed this almost witchy-like laugh. The woman is pure evil, in my opinion. She doesn't care about the American people. She cares about lining the pockets of the Clinton Foundation, herself, her family. You know, talk about corruption. The Clintons are one of the most corrupt political families in recent history. But go ahead, Mr. Brown. I would love to see Hillary Clinton join the race. I think it would add to the hilarious spectacle that is the Democratic, whatever you want to call it, because it's not a well-oiled machine. It's not a good campaign going on. It's a train wreck. Let her add to it. I don't mind seeing the cars pile up. But I'd love to hear your comments, and as always, like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you on the flip side.